plan of action in the mine of the craft. So I have been playing Minecraft slightly, quite a lot off stream. There's quite a lot of changes that I've made to the world. This is just because like every so often I just need to de-stress and I've just played the game. I don't really haven't been wanting to stream as much. So I'm gonna take this because I feel like it needs a bit of an update. It did need an update. Okay, so actually there's not too much of a change that I can think of. I think I just realized I'm playing my stuff. Hey Rancid, how's it going, dude? Rancid, racing. I can read. These are brand new glasses as well, and I still can't read. Hey Raisin, how's it going? So yeah, I think the first thing that I kind of got doing, I've now finished off the bee garden, and I've been breeding the bees up quite a bit as well, so you might notice that there's quite a lot of bees around. I am going to build that tree at some point. I'm probably going to make it like an azalea style tree. And it might be in a slightly different location, but I definitely want it outside of the property. And I want it quite big. It's going to be quite a big one. It's probably going to be about the size of that as well, right? Maybe. But yeah, I want it to be more of an azalea tree, so that's the first thing. But yeah, pretty much I have done this whole area now. This is all done. I can't remember whether this bit was done on stream. I feel like this bit was done on stream. But all the bees in the beekeeper's hut, they're all now pretty much, most of them are populated with bees. Not all of them, but some of them. We are getting bees escape. That's not necessarily the worst thing. The only thing I've got left to do in this whole garden is this area, and I'm mind blanking on this. I don't know what to do with that. And up here, interior is this. So potentially those two are things that we could do today. We're not necessarily, but yeah, I mean, but they're options, right? So we could do a little bit of interior, a little bit of exterior if we wanted to. Something else we could do is just clean up the areas around in front of the bee garden. I'll probably just do it the same as this. I added a second horse to the front of this cart, so now the cart has two horses pulling it, which I think makes sense because I've kind of got those two fence gates there, which is pretty cool. There's also a horse over there, don't question it. I also added berry bushes up here just to add a little bit of something. I'm still not sure whether I like this, so these might go. Like they're okay around like the rocks, I think, but when they're just like kind of up the mountain, I don't think it quite works. And I built a new tree. So I built this tree. I'm not as keen on this tree as what I am that one, but it's pretty much the same style, right? Like I did a it's got a lot more leaves, this one has, which I'm kind of noticing now. It's a lot more bushy. But yeah, pretty much it's a similar sort of tree. It's like a birch style tree that we've got going on there. So there's bees. Yeah, so those are kind of like the changes I've made. There was a big hole here, and I've kind of covered this up for future use. And I think there was like a place somewhere back here that I covered up as well. This bit as well, right? So we covered this up. Now, this is what I'm thinking with this area on here, because I do want something here. I'm thinking I have like a small outhouse building that functions for some stables, which are down here. So that would mean that the gradient change of that area would have to be a lot smoother, right? So I like the tree on this level here, but maybe the tree is like the only thing on like this hill, and then around here you've kind of got like a stables that digs into the ground a little bit more, or maybe it's at a different level, or maybe I need to bring this layer down and we have like a circular hill outcrop here, which can kind of connect up to this. This will also need kind of like fixing, doing a little bit of terraforming around this bit, and then all of this as well, right? So That is something else that we can do, is like work on this area, like the terraforming side. I don't want to work on the stables and stuff, but I am starting to think what I want to start putting in this area here. Now, originally there wasn't actually going to be anything here, but now I've got horses knocking around. I would like some form of stables or outyard. Something else that we can work on, we can start working on this. And you might notice that there is something in my offhand that I definitely didn't have before, and that is because I've been doing raids. So I've got a Totem of Undying. I've done quite a few raids now. So I actually did my first raid off stream. I was just bored. I'll be honest. I was bored and I just wanted to play the game a little bit. So somewhere I've got a bunch of totems. There we go. We got a bunch of totems. And yeah, I also pillaged a bastion as well, right? So I've got 14 of these. I only had one, but I've actually I replicated them. I've also got ancient debris because I've been bombing like with TNT. I've been doing strip mining and stuff for ancient debris. I only found 12 because it's a pain in the ass to get. So yeah, I have been doing quite a bit of exploring, a little bit of, you know, adventuring kind of thing. But like I said, it's because I've wanted to play the game, but I haven't wanted to stream as much when I've got in from work. And usually when I'm doing this, it's been as I've got in from work, and I'm kind of like not overly sure if I wanted to stream, or I haven't had the energy to stream and that sort of thing. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's been a bit of progress around here, and I've made quite a lot, actually. Like, it's really starting to look like it's coming together. This village, by the way, this is where I've been summoning in the raids. So I've been using this area here to summon in the raids. It seems to be quite a good village to get the effect on. I can kind of like fairly easily fly around and kill the raiders, and they tend not to get stuck underground like they used to. And because the villagers are kind of like stuck below this brown wall, this was put here on day 1 of the world, by the way. The first ever stream, this wall was here, and I feel like it's got to stay now. Because of that, it's fairly easy for me to like deal with the raid without any problems. Was a bit surprised to hear it's first time for Kath to DM. Yeah, he's never DM'd before. He's played the game enough though. He's done a bunch of different characters. So yeah, this will be his first DMing action. Very similar to how the Tales of Mercia is kind of my first DMing action. Like I had never DM'd before Tales of Mercia started. I don't know why I'm planting those there. I didn't need to, but I'm going to. Why do I have 40 spider eyes, and why is that my food right now? I feel like life choices have been made and they were all bad. Let's put that away. I'm going to put the torches away as well. We'll keep those. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've been up to. Before we need to do anything, I think we should probably top up our rockets a little bit. I've got plenty of gunpowder. That gunpowder farm is working. It's not necessarily the best gunpowder farm in the world, but it's working pretty fine. And then we need to kind of like figure out what I want to do today. I don't know whether I want to work on exterior stuff, whether we could do interior stuff. Maybe I can start work on getting the passageway and stuff linked back up from down here to the bee farm area. We could maybe start work on the bee farm itself, actually. Like, that's it's a fairly easy thing to do. So there's all sorts of things that I need to be doing. Yeah, I mean, like, I emptied that out the other day, and it's already got loads in. There we go, that'll do. That should be more than enough rockets, I think. So yeah, I mean, I've been working on stuff. I've been working on stuff, like I said, off stream, and I'm kind of, you know, like I'm feeling a little bit more energized. Why is the gunpowder up there? You see, this is something I was worried about because, oh, I can hear a creeper dying. I have this set to 2. I think I'm just going to set that to 1. And, I guess the offloader, the minecart, is offloading too many pieces of gunpowder in order for the gunpowder sortificator to kind of sort through correctly, and we didn't get any gunpowder coming through. Where is the gunpowder? Like, what the... That's, not gunpowder. Why is the no... Where did that gunpowder go? Huh. I don't know where the gunpowder went. I mean, we put like 11 in, right? So that tells me that there's something not quite right here. Yeah. Okay. I need to find out where the gunpowder's getting stuck, because the gunpowder's getting stuck down here somewhere, isn't it? So I am losing gunpowder. That's just not a great thing to know, to find out. It didn't go in here, did it? No, so it's somewhere in the water bubble vata somewhere. Hey Jen, how are you? Well, that was only one. That was only one piece of gunpowder, so let's go and have a look, see if that has gone up here. It should just... Okay, well, it's definitely not filtering through. So we need to find out where that gunpowder is. Yeah, I've got 41 there, so yeah, it's just not filtering through. So there's something that is affecting the gunpowder line. I'm trying to think where the best way to break in would be. This is the gunpowder layer? So that's the gunpowder bubble vata. Well, I guess the way to find out whether the bubble vata is working... I've got 8 stone there. I'm going to throw 11 stone into the hopper minecart. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put... so we'll put all 11 stone down, and we should get 11 stone exit. There we go, that was definitely 11. Aha. Hello, look what I found. Ha ha ha. Now we know where all the so the gunpowder is getting stuck. Okay. Perfect. That's fine. We can fix that. That's an easy fix. I wonder how much gunpowder we lost from that. Like, we've actually genuinely lost from that. But it must be quite a lot. Also, Discount, have you changed the color of your, of your what's it, my Bob? Your name? It's now like a greeny lilac-y thing. Is that right? Seemingly, yes. Did you mean to do that? Or was that an accident? There we go. That should work now. Doing well. Good, 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 good. How many? 64 minus 41. Womble. Is it 23? Is that right? Not sure how it happened, but kind of like it. Yeah, well, it's nice to have a change every so often, right? Did I get overflow? I did. It's pretty green. It is. Just to test what this one is doing. Okay, I realize we're doing tests right now. Let's put it that side, because then we know that... Okay, it's got 22 in there at the moment. Noted. I think we need a tech book, and this needs to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, right? We put that back in, and I want it on page 2. I think that's right. I'm possibly wrong. We'll have a look, because we want to limit it to 23, right? Because any more than that, then the hopper's not going to suck it up in time. I've got no overflow, so that's good. So 22 is what we wanted at. So hopefully when it picks up these, it will... It did. I didn't check how many there was actually in there, because there could have been like one that had already picked up. So it sends out, yeah, so it never goes above that 22. Tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to split these up so that I know... In fact, I'm just going to empty everything down and then we know how many's got what. So if we put a signal strength of 3, it's probably too much, right? Let's put 22 in the path. Yeah, so that's 23 is in there right now. So 3 is too many. It needs to be 2, I believe. Signal strength of 2, and then it should update it enough. Just make sure that we get all 22 out, 23 out when it comes in. Which should be any second. Okay, it's already done it. I missed it. I'm too slow. So when we go up to the top, it should have a full row plus 23. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Cool. Okay, that just helps the sorting system a little bit. Let's put these back in place. And put that there. And now we're sorted. Perfect. Okay, so we need to figure out what exactly we are doing. Oops, I'm stuck. Bob, I'm drinking! Yeah, we need to figure out what we're doing today. So what should I do? I need a task of some kind. Even if it's like an adventuring task or something, I don't know. Okay, I've decided I don't like the berry bushes, so they're gonna get destroyed. I don't like them. I've decided. I tried them, I didn't like them. So no more berry bushes up here. The ones... These are okay. These ones around here are okay. Yeah. The ones at the top are fine. It was just the ones going up the top of the hill I didn't like. Just doesn't make much sense that they're there. There we go. That's a lot of bees. So, I'm thinking... What do I want to do? I mean, I kind of want to keep working on this. We need to just tidy up this area up here, and I'm terrible with interiors. I don't know why there's a villager here. Be completely honest, I've got no inspiration for this whatsoever. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm pretty green. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I need like some form of inspiration for it. I'll tell you what I want to do. I've decided I want to build that tree. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some more trees. Green with envy. Maybe we can also clean up this a little bit more as well, because it is a bit messy around here with the podzol. I have a feeling this was a creeper hole at some point. ugly podzol is finally going. Alright, let's go and get some dirt to fill in that area. Newbie green. Are you guys excited for the Christmas D&D special thing with Kath? I'm excited to play my character. I've never played, I don't know if I'm going to spoil it or what. I'm not sure if I'm allowed. I've never played the character I'm playing before, like, so I'm pretty hyped. I am. Good, good, good. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to play. I'm gonna fill in that hole actually, so I'm probably gonna need more grass / dirt. Or maybe some stone. Let's do this bit first, and then I will go and get... I guess I'll use the stone, because I've got that. I'm excited to play D&D again instead of, like, DM. You know, I'm excited to be a player. It's been a while since I've actually played Dungeons and Dragons as a player, so it's quite nice to know I don't have to worry about setting up the world and the map and that sort of stuff. It's all stuff Kath is gonna attempt to do. So I'm quite... I think that's what I'm most excited for. Understandable, yeah. I enjoy DMing and I enjoy playing D&D as the Dungeon Master. I do enjoy it, but it is very tiring. Like when you're doing it. Look, when you've done it and you haven't played as a player for like over a year, it's like, okay, I mean, this is great, I'm loving it, but it's very easy to run out of ideas. So, and I have on numerous occasions like just run out of ideas. I don't know what's happening. So I am quite looking forward to having the pressure off a little bit. Been thinking about DMing, but it would be after we finish yours, so please take your time. In terms of finishing mine, I don't know when that would be. Well, I think the way that I did it was quite a good way, because obviously we did that one-off campaign first. We did the one-off. And that gave me like, right, okay, this is how I need to set up the worlds, this is how I do this. It was understanding the logic, but it really wasn't until we got into a full-time campaign. It's like, oh, what's the project today? I still haven't decided. And I'm like, an hour in. I'm kind of just like going around and chatting at the moment and cheering, but yeah, I don't really have much of a project. I might work on this tree here. This is a tree that needs to be in. Or we could maybe start looking at coming up with a design for horses. I thought we were building a tree. I know, I'm scatterbrain. I think I am going to do the tree. I think I'm going to do the tree. We're going to do this tree here. It's going to be a lot bigger than this dirt stuff, though. So this dirt is, like, no good. Because it needs new stuff. This is no good. Looked like a palm tree. It's not a palm tree. And I think in order to do this tree any good, it's got to be slightly smaller than that, maybe. Or maybe it could be like a similar size. I might move where it is as well a little bit. But yeah, in all honesty, cheering, I'm just kind of pottering around. So yeah, I think the way of like doing a one-shot first before you like do a full campaign is is actually quite a fun way of doing it. Because you learn a lot by just doing the one-shot. I learnt loads by doing the caves of the... whatever it was called. I learned a lot by that. And with the intended purposes of, this is my world. That is a zombie somewhere. This is my universe, this is my world, this is an introduction to my world. These events potentially, I mean, actually if we look back, I think I can probably say that yes, they do lead into, well, we knew that they led into the main story, but that was always the plan. I mean, obviously the main story contains Flint, and Flint is the character that was the only character that kind of transferred over to that one shot. So Flint was the only character, you see. And that worked, and it's worked very well for the story. But there's also other things that was happening in that one shot that kind of like paved the way for the Fallen Kingdom. Which, yeah. So that was quite good, but it also gave me like an idea on how the mechanics worked. Do I want to do a tree there? Yes. I'm going to move it a little bit. So I put the sketch over here. I'm actually going to move it up to this layer here. So it's going to block the view of the sheep farm, but I think that's okay. The way I want to do it is like have a contract adventure group. So it's a bunch of one-shots, but the main story underlying. If someone wants to step in and do the one-shot themselves, they can, under a contract deal. It also works well if someone wants to join the session for a day or two. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jen. I like that. I mean, I think the whole idea of my D&D campaign was that it was a story, and it's a lot more difficult to do that sort of thing when you've got a story narrative, an underlining narrative kind of thing, an underlining story. Let's take this one out. So that wouldn't work with my campaign, but I like the idea of doing that. It's pretty cool. Also have an idea of character background for you and Kath. Oh, character background for me and Kath. You don't know what character I'm gonna play. So you have actually been thinking it, haven't you, Jen? Like This isn't just like an idea that you're saying, oh hey, let's I wouldn't mind having a go at doing this. You've been putting thought into it. Nice. I like that. We just need to finish mine then, so no pressure on me. Let's get my axe. I'm curious. I mean, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to right now, but I'm very much curious of character backstory for me. I kind of want to know what my backstory is. I like it. No pressure, I'm still cooking ideas and building. Yeah, oh no, absolutely. There's no pressure, don't worry. I'm aware. I mean, I do like the idea though of maybe having like 2 campaigns running side by side. Definitely open to that. It's like in our off weeks, I don't know if that would work, actually. Oh, bollocks, I didn't want to do that. Like, in our off weeks, we have another campaign. But, then at the same time, you know, there's like, can everyone make that commitment kind of thing? Oh, I need to stop doing that. Get away, Axe. Or like have a second campaign for the days when I haven't managed to do the stuff in time kind of thing, like a backup campaign, so that we've always got a consistent at least something's going out every Saturday kind of thing, instead of just having like massive gaps. Because that is frustrating for me when I have those gaps, but sometimes you can't avoid it, unfortunately. It's a bit thin. Oh, I need to... Oh, I hate the axe sometimes. Didn't want to do that either. Just getting the shape of this is quite tricky. Since you and Kath bounce off each other so well, I was thinking you guys could be conjoined twins that recently separated by magic. We're dealing with... Well, we've played brothers before in roleplay, so... I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we definitely want, like, the Billy Bobs, the Billy Bucks, Billy Buck. What was their names again? I don't remember. But we definitely played brothers before. And actually, I've played one of his characters before as well in, like, other campaigns, right? So I've stepped in for him before. I don't want that there. There we go, that's better. Right, okay, we need to fix that up there. It's a bit too straight, but... And without spoiling, I have story development tied into it. Nice. It definitely sounds fun to play. Yes. I mean, like I was saying, like me and Kath have played brothers in roleplay before, right? So it wouldn't be the first time. If you're not sure what I'm on about there, back in the days when me and Kath played, it still doesn't look right. Back in the days when me and Kath played GTA roleplay, I'd set up a character called Billy Buck, and Kath decided to bring my brother into my elder brother, who was a bit of a bully. To Billy Buck, but, you know, brothers be brothers, right? Like, that's what older brothers are there for. So yeah, like, he played Billy Bob, I think. I think he played Billy Bob and I was Billy Buck. That was fun. That was fun. We only really, like, had a few interactions together, but it was just fun to have someone to bounce off of all the time. Because Belly Buck wasn't the smartest person. I'm not sure whether that's gonna work. It's a bit difficult for me to say. I need, can use this as reference. I think I need to go up taller. Okay, missed. Okay, still missed. I think I know what's wrong. Okay, I'm coming in too hot. I just need to... Yep, there we go. Got it. Is this going to be a specific kind of tree? I guess it would count as oakish. I don't want to say it's an oak tree because when it inevitably doesn't look like an oak tree, it'll be embarrassing, but you know, it is what it is. Right, and then we can have like some spruce fencing to kind of connect those two up so it doesn't look weird. Let's go and get the spruce fencing. Ow. Oh, something else I've got. I've now got netherite ingots, and I need to decide what I'm turning to netherite. So I've got my fire protection stuff on at the moment. I was thinking that if I probably need netherite ingots for my fire protection armor, right? Because that's the stuff that I'm going to take into the nether. So I'll probably do that. In fact, let's lock that in because I've got enough for another ingot in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I also would like some oak, some spruce. That's what I need. Do I even have any spruce? I really don't have much spruce left, look. I need some spruce fencing. I don't really have any. Well, I guess we're gonna have to plant some more spruce and chop them down, or just go around and chop down some spruce trees. I've got plenty of oak though, that's good, and I've got plenty of jungle. So let's take some more of these logs because I'm gonna need them. Is there any like just spruce, anything spruce? There's nothing spruce. I've got some spruce slabs which might be useful. But that's it. I've got some spruce buttons as well. What is this in here? Ooh, hold on. What is that in there? Spruce staircase. Got some barrels. Got some oak fencing. Not spruce though. And randomly an ender chest in there. Well, now I know where my ender chest went. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have much spruce stuff, do I? Alright, let's make up some spruce fencing, because I'll need that. Oh, I only got 3. That's disappointing. I'm gonna put the rest of the spruce away for the time being. I might have to go around and... I didn't mean to do that. Also, someone messaging me. MS in progress. WS? What? I'm confused. I'm gonna add these onto the sides just so that it looks a little bit more stable on the edges. Mister! Mister in progress, I got you. What? SAP. What's up? Hey Nando, how's it going? Welcome in. What are we doing right now? What's up? Everything's good. I just need to get on top of this freaking tree. I know. Let's do this. Whoops. We're gonna add this one here, and then we're gonna do the fence posts, I think. There we go. Cool. So that's the tip of the tree, I think. Another dead tree? I'm not doing I haven't done any dead trees. That's a good point. We could maybe put a dead tree in somewhere. The thing is, I like the green too much. So off stream, I did this, Nando, this tree. Because I've not really been streaming recently because I've just been busy and I haven't had the energy to stream. So I did this tree off stream. And now I'm doing another tree because... You know what? I like trees. I like trees. However, is it a Christmas tree? It's not a Christmas tree. No, it's not going to be a Christmas tree. Although maybe we could put a Christmas tree up somewhere over there with lights. Could do that. I've done Christmas trees before in Minecraft. But not for a very long time. No, this is just going to be an oak tree. So we've got the tip of the tree there. Let's start working on the branches. I don't think there's going to be very many branches. It's going to be a much smaller tree than the big oak over there. Snow Panda when? I've killed all the pandas on this world, Jen. You know that I did that. You watched me do it. There are no pandas left. Yeah, it's just a tree. I tend not to do, like... I tend not to do, themed related stuff. Just want a snowman but in panda theme. Yeah, I tend not to do like say like Christmas theme or like Halloween themed things. In fact, I've not even got a Christmas what's it on, which I was actually gonna try and sort. I was gonna get like a Christmas themed skin, but I'll be honest, I'm not really a huge you dick! I need to I'm not really a huge fan of Christmas, so not overly a huge fan. It's not themed, it can live in a winter biome. But this isn't a winter biome. So it would have to be themed. Not going to pull it out as far. Bah humbug. Yeah, you're not a Christmas fan either. No, I'm not. I'm just not. That's yeah, you know, I'm fine. I mean, like, it's not. Yeah. I just don't. I don't get it. Let's do another. Well, okay. So what I'm gonna need a lot more like sprucey stuff anyway. Like, we're gonna need like more fences. We're gonna need more slabs, spruce slabs and stuff. So let's go and chop down some trees, because these spruce trees up here, they all need to be chopped down at some point. So let's chop these ones down. Do I have a... what's it with me? No. There's a lot of like wildlife up here as well. I'm probably gonna murder it. Okay, being attacked by a spider. I heard it coming, and I was like, ah, it's a spider, it's fine. Do I have a bed at the Hobbit Hole? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of creepers at the Hobbit Hole. Also, where is my bow? Thank you. No. I swear to God, sheep. I swear to God, get out of here. Is there a bed down here? I don't think there is, because this is just a faux building, isn't it? So yeah, no bed in the Hobbit Hole. That's a little bit annoying. There's beds in that village, though. So the reason why I don't want any trees up here is because I like the... I like the idea of this just being a mountaintop. I'm being attacked by someone with a bow now because I heard the arrow land. Well, this is not going overly well, is it? Right, let's go and sleep. Oh, I didn't fit. Yeah. I knew there was another. That's gonna blow up. Dick! I need to have 2 hits with this sword. Oh my goodness. Go away. You dick. He blew up my... Okay, well that's the first time I've popped a totem. I definitely hit him twice as well. He just hit me with a regeneration? Oh no, it's the totem that's gone off. Alright, let's get a new totem out, I guess. Not that it matters if I do die, it's just annoying when I do. And we should probably... okay, let's pop our stuff away. Don't have anywhere to put my freaking crap. I have no inventory space! Oh yeah, we were in the process of doing this. Right, what I was gonna do, I was going to say get through these. 1, 2, 3. I'm so scatterbrained today. I mean, more than normal. There we go. Full netherite armor. There we go. Cool. Not bad. So that's my fire armor. So we don't need fire resistance right now because we're not in the nether, so I'm gonna swap that out as well. We'll put my spire stuff on. And we'll put these away in here. And then I guess the other netherite ingots, which I've got 2 more. One for my pick, maybe? Like one of my silk picks, because it will increase the durability. And the other one for my sword, maybe? So one for my pick. And one for my sword. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that'll do. I don't have any more netherite, but I do have 9 of those left. Well, I've got a scrap. So if I wanted more netherite stuff, I'd have to go mining for more netherite. So yeah, I got my sword and my pick sorted for it. All of this around here is just a pain. I'm going to cover it in snow. And then we're just going to go through and chop as much of this down as I can be bothered. I kind of want to kill those chickens. That is a thing. Just seeing where the best place is to get more of this is from. How many do we have? I've got 46. Let's take out this one here. And that one there. Perfect. And this one. That should be enough spruce, I think. But I'll also do a few more. Cool. I want... Oh, I need, where's my ender chest? Because I need to get one of these going. And now we can get some more fences. Perfect. Get some more gates first, and then we can get the rest of the fencing. Click, 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 click. There we go. Perfect. That might be enough. It probably won't be, but I'm actually going to leave that here. Should have some scaffolding in here. I don't have scaffolding. I've got ladders. They might be better, to be honest. Then scaffolding, so, or at least for the time being. Let's do this. I really wish it was easier. There we go. Cool. Makes a bit more of a diagonal branch kind of thing. Let's do a branch over this side. Let's get rid of this first. Do the branch starting there, I think. Gonna do that bit first. Come on. Up the ladder. Go up the ladder. Thank you. Why doesn't this seem right? He's got to get there, right? It is also a little bit flat, so we're going to do that as well, I think. There we go. Same there. And same there. And in fact, that's going to go out twice. Could put a spruce trapdoor in there instead. This is the first time I'm kind of using this spruce slab technique, and I'm liking it. We could also like add branches that come off here, right? And maybe like branch that comes off. I didn't mean to put that on top. There you go. We need something coming towards us now as well, right? Definitely. Do I want it kind of like ovaled over as well, or do we want this to be a little less bushy? Like, so that's a very bushy tree, right? Do we want this to be a little less bushy, kind of like this, so it's kind of got like two different platforms to it? I think I do. Like, there's this area here, there's a big gap, and then there's like the main area kind of thing of a tree. Like that as well, like I did the same thing here where I just had like a gap. I think I want a gap on this one. I'm gonna have the branch coming off of here. We'll have it kind of arcing in this sort of a direction anyway. I kind of want this to be a little bit more extreme almost. get rid of that. Okay, cool. Because now it's not coming off of like the main branch. It's kind of like this branch is split into two almost. You've kind of got like these side branches. Nope, that's not the way I wanted to do it. There we go. I realize they're at the same level, but I think that's going to help connect up the tree a little bit more. And I'm also going to add one there as well. Because that should help give it like a consistent canopy that kind of goes around. And then there could be a gap here maybe. Of course that connects. So the thing I'm a little bit worried about, this looks like it comes out too far. The best way sometimes to see this is kind of from above. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put the bushes on now on the lower level and then start building up above it if we want it to go higher. If we don't want it to go higher, we'll just like create a dome kind of thing. I don't know whether I necessarily want a dome on it. Do we want the bushes to droop almost like this? Or do we want it kind of like that kind of thing? I think I'm overthinking it. Let's just put the bushes on. We'll kind of see. Do the first layer's bushes first. So I think that's sometimes what I get wrong with these trees is I do all the branches and then I don't put enough like I do too many branches kind of thing without seeing what they look like. I'm gonna take the jungle leaves that we've got there. Jungle is slightly more brighter and vibrant to oak leaves. Oh, got a whole thing filled with oak wood here. Well, now would you look at that? Where did this come from? This is not meant to go where it is. Let's put that up here because that needs sorting at some point. Alright, let's do the oak leaves first. I'm probably going to run out of oak leaves before I get into the jungle, but these spruce leaves can go away. We have been using the mangrove leaves as well with these trees. But for the time being, we're just going to do the oak tree. So, just as a reference point, the difference between the jungle and the oak. So if I go on here This is the jungle. This is the mangrove. And that there is an azalea. Maybe that's azalea. Maybe I don't use any oak trees. Oh no, there we go. That's an oak leaf. That must be azalea. That is jungle, right? So the jungle has like these little bit of different texture on the jungle. These are oak leaves, right? So the majority of this is oak leaves. That looks like that is... let's find out. Oh, that's the mangrove. Yeah. Yeah, you can see because it's like liney. This must be azalea. It is azalea. Yeah. Okay. So that's the difference between them. I have got azalea in here, but I don't think I put any azalea in this up here. I think this was just oak and mangrove. I don't even think I've got any jungle in here, have I? No. So it is mainly oak and mangrove that I've kind of got going on with this tree, but I'm okay with that. I can see the azalea in there, so I do have a bit of azalea. At some point, I would love to do a tree, like, well, the next tree that we do will be one of these trees, like this willow style tree, but with flowering azalea, and we're going to put it over here. So we'll do like the willow style tree where the leaves hang rather than jump up. So this is going to be a little bit smaller, I think, than most, but we're just going to go ahead and start populating it with leaves. I'm going to need my hoe out at some point so that I can change this, because it's not looking good already. Okay, let's get the hoe out. Where's my ender chest? I want the silk touch one, please. Oh, I do have scaffolding in here. I thought I had scaffolding in there. I obviously just couldn't see it before. Take out these corner pieces, which look weird. And a lot of this is just going to be me eyeballing where I want these leaves to go. As usual. Just kind of make it up as we go. It's a bit flat on top, so we're going to fix that by doing a little bit more to it. adding some more onto the top. There we go. That looks okay, right? And I'm envisioning having like multiple of these branches. So these branches, this canopy, this bottom canopy is, I think, gonna link up maybe. Oops. Now let's stop making it hang for a little bit. Am I out of freaking... I'm out of oak leaves already? That didn't last long, did it? There we go, got more in here. The leaves really don't last as long as you think they're gonna last. I'm just going around, I'm just trying to like connect it all up a little bit more. There we go. Looks okay. It looks good from down here. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to be good from all angles kind of thing. Yeah, it looks okay from here. So something I do have issue with is it looks a little bit too flat here kind of thing. So I'm just going to add a little bit more in, a little bit more in. Try not to add too much. Okay, it's coming along. Let's just continue this all the way around. I'm going to do the tops first and then we'll work on the bottom bits, which I realize isn't probably the best way to do it. There's a zombie somewhere. Underneath. Aha. There you are. Oh boy, this is quite a big... It's quite a little bit of an area, isn't it, we got going on here? I don't have any lighting. Let's go and light that up. Gonna get blown up at some point. I think this is because I've placed this dirt roof over the top without, like, kind of proof checking that it will all work. And that nothing can spawn here. It was basically me being lazy, I think. And this connects into a cave network, if I remember correctly. There's also some gunpowder there. Thought I'd lit all of this up well enough, but evidently not. And then... I mean, this is where I'm going to put the sheep farm in anyway, right? Like, right here. So I am going to reutilize this. You can hear the sheep above. Let's keep going with this. Ah. I need to stop it, please. Get rid of the wheat seeds, don't need those. Trying to get like all of this part of the canopy kind of semi-sorted kind of thing. Just gonna add like a little bit of a linking point here. I don't have any more oak leaves. I don't want to use the jungle leaves just yet. That's more for detailing. So I actually don't have any oak leaves left then. See if I've got some in like some of these chests here. Azalea leaves. I don't think I'm going to use azalea in this, but it's good to know that I do have a few if I wanted. Is that more azalea? Flowering azalea, azalea. Azalea. Yeah, all of these are azalea leaves. Okay, so I've got quite a few azaleas. But the main thing I'm looking for is oak leaves. I've got a few left. So we might have to go farming for some oak leaves then at some point. So we've got loads of jungle, but just not that many. Oh, we got loads. Never mind. Ignore me. These are a variety of leaves though in here, not just oak. And like I said, we will texturize this later. Or at least try. Alright, let's have a look, see how this is looking from a few more angles. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Like, it can always be changed. I quite like how encompassing it is, actually. It's quite nice. It's nice to see the change in like heights and stuff, because if I was to critique my tree building in the past, it would be that I do struggle with like height variety a little bit sometimes, so it's nice to see that this is doing that. So now we need probably the top, right? Like, I feel like this is gonna look a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm gonna take the leaves out, actually, of this. It's kind of like my tree building kit, so I'm gonna put the tree stuff in there. I will put some oak stuff in. And then this one can have all other kind of just leaves in general. Are these all oak leaves? They're not all oak leaves, that's okay. Put in some of those jungle leaves in there as well. Put those away, put those away. Is there anything else that I need to put away into this box? Probably the torches. Put the sticks in there too, because that's always useful. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed to put away. Let's put that and that away. trying to clean up as much as possible. Okay, well, I'm not gonna finish it today because I'm starting to get hungry and I procrastinated a lot at the beginning of this stream, but that's okay. Foliage, we've got jungle leaves there. Let's take those leaves out. We're gonna put those in, and then I'm just gonna like put the rest of the leaves in there for the time being. In terms of the wood, we can save like that. The dirt can go in. There we go. I've actually cleaned up after myself, which is quite a big deal for me. I am going to make those into rockets though. Whoops, accidentally used a rocket. There we go. I actually cleaned up my inventory before I stopped streaming. That's quite a big thing for me. You should all be proud. I realized that there's still this stuff that I need to... Oh, we got some more, like, logs here, which isn't necessarily a bad idea to start looking at. Random rotten flesh as well. I wonder if there is any random rotten flesh. I think we're okay. We're okay. So, stop hitting that, you idiot. I'm just having a look to see if I can maybe condense down these chests a little bit more. I probably could. That's okay. I will sort it another day. I can't do it now. I'm starting to get hungry, and that's not a good sign. It's looking okay. It's not amazing. I mean, it was never going to be amazing. It's more a background tree anyway. It is going to obscure the sheep farm from this angle. At the top of this hill, I'm wondering, I mean, we've got our spawn point is up there. At some point here, let's just update that, because that's looking a little bit better now. Now that's all flattened out, and the tree's looking okay. At some point, I want to do kind of like a windmill with a wheat farm all the way around it. And I was thinking maybe we could do it up on top of here. Maybe we can have the windmill on the top of here, and this can be like our respawn anchor point. Maybe. I'm not 100% set with that. It's either that, or we have it over here somewhere. In this kind of area. We definitely need to do like some form of terraforming though around here. I mean, we've got this big cavern, which I kind of want to keep open. But yeah. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe having like a windmill off on the top. Like maybe bringing the level of that entire thing down to the height of the hobbit hole. Having a windmill on the top. And then just all the way down here is wheat kind of thing, all the way around it, and that's the wheat farm. Or, I mean, we could still have the windmill up on the top there, maybe, and then just have the wheat farm kind of going all the way around where that path is meant to be. So we could do that. Obviously, we have to do this tree. This is going to be a big tree, and we need to get these sort of done as well at some point. This is on its way though. I've enjoyed building that today, but like I said, I'm starting to get hungry, and I need to go and make food and things. So I think that's where I am gonna say goodbye, I guess. I mean, we've done 2 hours. That's kind of more than I was expecting to do, so thanks for stopping by, chat. I appreciate all of you for being in here. Hopefully you have a good week. I'll probably see you guys on Saturday, where we're going to do
maybe a little bit more Minecraft stuff. I might finish that tree off on Saturday. We might do some other stuff as well in Minecraft. I'm really enjoying the landscaping at the moment, like doing those custom trees. I'm just enjoying it, and it's making the world feel a little bit more lived in, I guess. It feels a little bit more special. So I'm enjoying doing that. Yeah, and like I kind of like the idea of maybe doing a windmill at some point, and like those stables and stuff that we spoke about. So those are going to be the next two builds, I think, that we're going to work on for the exterior, is like the windmill and the stables. The stables won't have an underground path, I don't think. It'll be very much like the Hobbit Hole. It'll be like kind of a faux building. But the windmill potentially will. Maybe it might connect up. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. But yeah. Enjoy the foods. Thanks, Discount. I am really starting to need something, so we are going to call it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Have a good night, evening, noon. Insert time zone here. See you guys on the flip side. Until next time. Later, nerds. I cannot make that more awkward.